Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's Tarot Readings. Virgo, we're going to be looking at your personal messages. Let's get started. So we're going to be looking at love and anything else that may come up regarding career or money. So let's have a look. First card we have in the Oracle cards that's jumped out. I love this already. Victory. Virgo, victory. So this really reminds me of the Six of Wands. Victory. Notice that we've got an accolade here. So think about this. For those who are studying, want to build a business, a YouTube channel, whatever it is, but especially when it comes to studies, especially when it comes to getting recognition, merit, the answer is absolutely yes. All your hard work, Virgo, is going to pay off. You're going to be receiving recognition. You're going to be graduating, but it didn't happen overnight. Yeah, one of the things that about this card, the victory card, yes, people may see overnight success, but it wasn't for you. It was a lot of sacrifice, a lot of hard work, a lot of, even sacrificing, going to sleep, working throughout the night. It's all going to pay off, Virgo. So let's have a look at your cards, Virgo. Let's have a look at the Marchetti Tarot. Just going to quickly shuffle these cards, clear the energy. Just to also let you know, Virgo, that I am open for personal tarot readings. So if you do have a question, a concern, you want guidance, let's go to the description box. You can send me through your question. I'll be more than happy to do the recording and send you the video. Our Master Tarot course is also available. So if you do wish to learn tarot, you want to perhaps improve your skills to learn tarot here. It doesn't matter your level of experience. Check out our Master Tarot course. It's available now at a discounted price. You can enroll today or tomorrow. It's 100% online and self-paced. Also, our love guide is also available. So we teach everything you need to know regarding love tarot. It's over 200 pages. We give you all the insight information that we know, the meaning behind each card, upright and reverse. Check it out. It's available right now, only $11.99. Okay, so Virgo, let's begin your personal messages. Behind the deck, what do we have? What do we have? Okay, so we do have the Ten of Wands. Remember what I said about this card? People may see overnight success, but it's taken a lot out of you. Slow down because, you don't want to go towards a burnout. You're kind of like burning a candle at both ends. So what else do we have? We also have the King of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. Also the Four of Wands. Okay, so Virgo, one of the things that I am picking up here, people see your hard work. People see your recognition. And the thing is, we've got the King of Swords and also the King of Pentacles. I would definitely say, Virgo, communication is going to be very, very important because this actually represents you, Virgo. Stay grounded. Someone is going to be thinking about you. I feel like there's someone that's going to see something in you. Because usually the King of Swords is someone in a very high position. Also the King of Pentacles. But notice that you're surrounded by greenery. It's very important that you keep yourself grounded. Sometimes the King of Swords can cause a bit of trouble. The King of Swords sometimes, if, surrounded by challenging cards, can show someone that's a bit of a bully. So Virgo, I'll definitely say keep your distance from this person because they may be trying to ask for the impossible, that this person may be asking for too much from you. So it's very important, with the King of Swords to have strong boundaries, please. Let's have a look at your cards. Yeah, I just feel that, Virgo, you're burning a candle at both ends here. I feel like you're probably just getting a lot of pressure from this person. I'm not sure why they're putting a lot of pressure on you, but I feel like they're just demanding so much. I feel like they've got very, very high expectations. I'm going to say even unrealistic expectations. It's like they're almost giving you always a tower moment. Because if you see here, we have a bit of a tower here that's kind of like in the background. Yeah, just, it's very important, Virgo. Create strong boundaries, please. What do we have? So we do have the Five of Wands. Four of Swords, and also the Knight of Swords. Okay, so Five of Wands. It's the card of competition, people trying to poke you, people trying to trigger you. And this is why, Virgo, I did pick that up behind the deck already. So what can you do about it? When we have people here that are just natural born troublemakers, distance yourself from it with the Four of Swords. It's very important that you rest. The reason why you need to rest is because of the Ten of Wands. Yeah, the Ten of Wands is the card of burnout. We're already, we're burning a candle at both ends, and we've reached a limit to the point that we cannot move. So it's very, very important, Virgo, that you protect yourself, that you do rest, especially after the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands can show people trying to poke you. There's competition. There's a bit of toxic energy here. People are not getting along. If anything, people are fighting. So very, very important, Virgo, that you just rest so you can start to plan. What are you going to plan? Well, you have to make a very, very quick decision here with the Knight of Swords. Now, all knights do represent changes, offers, transitions, and opportunities here. So definitely say, Virgo, don't feel forced to make a very quick decision because, the Knight of Swords, very, very fast energy. Take the time you need. Rest. Think things through before you take action, before you speak. So I always feel like you're being forced, you're being rushed to make a decision here. Don't do that. They can wait. Take the time you need to contemplate, to reassess, to think things through before you say anything, before you sign anything, please. So, although, Virgo, you're just feeling that people are trying to poke you, trying to get a reaction. It's like they're pushing their limits here. So we also have the Two of Swords. Sometimes we don't want to face the Five of Wands. I get that. But we also need to make a decision here with the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is the card of analysis paralysis. We need to make a decision, but at the same time, we're not ready to face it. If anything, this is the card of avoiding. We're using avoidance as a coping mechanism here because we're avoiding something here. But ultimately, you've got to remember, when it comes to the Two of Swords, you need to face whatever it is that you need to face sooner rather than later. The Queen of Cups, yeah? So the Queen of Cups is the card of nurture. Remember what I said at the start? I said you need to set strong boundaries. That is exactly this card. Virgo, I need you to be the Queen of Cups. I need you to set strong boundaries, not compromise your values. Take care of yourself first before you can take care of others. This is the big card when it comes to nurture. So really nurturing yourself, resting also. I want you to be selfish, and I do definitely want you to put yourself first, because if you take care of yourself first, you can take care of others. But this is very, very important that you do this. You're getting cards. You're already getting cards. Hey, Virgo, hey, don't go towards a burnout. Rest. Take care of yourself. Yeah. The Devil too. Do I like seeing this combination? No, I don't. The Devil is the card of extremes. Literally, the Devil does represent also the Ten of Wands, burnout. We may be using, for example, we may be eating too much to try to cope. We may be drinking to try to cope or taking pills to try to relax. It's the card of extremes. So it's very, very important, Virgo, that you do set strong boundaries to people that you are connected with. The Devil is also the card of someone that can be perhaps a little bit overwhelming. You may be dealing with someone that's a bit too much. They can be questing. They may have high expectations, unrealistic expectations. The Devil, it's a very tempting offer. They tempt us, you have to do this because if you don't do this, this is going to happen. And the Devil can be a trickster too, someone that is only out, to get what they want. They'll do whatever it takes. So, it can be someone narcissistic. It can be someone that's a bit toxic also. We also have the Five of Pentacles was jumping out, I noticed. That can show a lack of support too, feeling rejected, feeling unappreciated, unloved by certain people. Let's clarify. So one of the main messages here, Virgo, yes, you can have victory, but it's very important that you set strong boundaries here. You need to. Let's see. What does Virgo need to know, please, regarding this situation? What does Virgo need to know? Five of Wands. Yeah. Also the Knight of Cups. Again, Five of Wands, that's a card of arguments, challenges. I definitely feel people are trying to poke you. People are not respecting your boundaries. You may be receiving unpleasant news. People may be giving you things that you may not like, you don't want to hear. So this is the reason why it's very, very important, Virgo, that you rest. There's a Temperance card. So Temperance card is the opposite of the Devil. It's about finding balance now. If you're feeling very overwhelmed, now more than ever, we need to find that right balance here. Even if it means taking a little bit of time to yourself, resting, going outside into nature, looking at something different, distracting the mind. This is the angel of love and devotion. That means having the patience and devotion to take care of yourself and to nurture yourself. Very important that you do that, Virgo. Page of Cups. So there will be surprise messages, very quick messages coming your way, require your attention. Very quick. I feel like there's going to be a message here that you're not going to expect. Now, this could be love too. There could be someone here that they really want to come into your life, because usually the Page of Cups is something that's triggering. It triggers our emotions. And yes, it can be a love message coming through your phone. And this person, especially this Knight of Swords, has made a very, very quick decision about you. The Two of Swords, the Justice card. The Justice card is a very positive card. The Justice card shows balance, fairness, equality, equilibrium. I always feel like there could be some sort of contract here for you to sign. But at the same time, Virgo, you've got to face it. You need to look at this. I feel like something requires your attention and you need to look at it. It's from this person, the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is definitely someone in a very, very high position. Very high position. This is Aries energy. The Emperor is definitely someone that demands kind of like respect, very boss energy. And I definitely feel there will be some sort of contract here from this person, but it's almost like with the Two of Swords, you can't put your finger on it, but there's something here that you're questioning, you're not trusting. The Queen of Cups, this is why you definitely need to take care of yourself because of the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is literally hitting rock bottom. For some of you, there may have been endings. Divorce could be this also because we have the Justice card. Going through divorce, signing those papers, literally being stabbed, not in the back, but literally in the front, experiencing deceit, letdown. So, Virgo, this is why very important that you take care of yourself. So, for some of you, maybe going through moments of severing ties with someone. It's over. And it may be heartbreaking to accept that, of course. And then we also have the Devil. Let's have a look. So Virgo, we have a Divine Feminine here with the Queen of Wands and also the Judgment card. I always feel like this person is judging you very unfairly when it comes to money. Now, again, this person, I feel like what's happening here, they may be judging you unfairly, but they also may be judging you and dividing assets equally too. Because, the Judgment card, if you look at the card, it's Archangel Gabriel judging two people here at the bottom here. There's a couple of people at the bottom. And what are we seeing here? money being divided. So for those who are going through divorce at the moment where assets are being divided, yeah, some things may go your way, some things may not. It's not going to be absolutely smooth sailing here. However, I definitely feel certain things are definitely going to work out, especially with the Six of Pentacles. It does show, there's money being here divided equally, you know. I just also feel, especially here at the bottom, especially for those going through moments of separation and divorce, and I feel like that some of you don't really want to face this, don't want this to happen. However, though, you also have the Empress card. It's the card of creativity. It's showing that, Virgo, you're going to be able to get through this storm. You will be able to. And they want for you to remember something very, very important, Virgo, that you are someone of high value here. You are someone of honor. You may not see it or feel it sometimes, but you are. It's very, very important that you remember that and don't carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, just like the Ten of Wands. We need to start to drop these wands because look at this. You've got the Ten of Wands here also. You have to remember, you want someone to want to be with you. You don't have to chase someone. Someone that wants to be with you is because they really wanted to be with you. I feel like something has definitely gone down here. It's finished and you're just trying your best to get through it. You will have victory. So what is this? What is this victory? Let's take it. Oh, there you go. After the Ten of Wands, you go through the Ace of Pentacles. You go through something better. You find a solid relationship. You find better people that really want to care for you, people that want to nurture you, people that see value in you, Virgo, with the Empress card. So, yes, some of you will be severing ties. There will be endings, certain relationships. However, though, Virgo, you're still going to be coming out on top. You will still have victory. So overall, this was still a good reading. So Virgo, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic day. Of course, don't forget to check out our products. If you want a personal tarot reading, all the information is down below in the description box. Have a wonderful week and power to you, Virgo. Bye for now.